LAZARUS Vulnerability Handle. A tool developed within the Horizon Europe project LAZARUS. It is designed to automatically detect vulnerabilities in source code and generate corresponding patches. Powered by two AI models built on large language models. Currently, this tool supports vulnerability detection in Java and JavaScript. It offers two distinct services, Detect-Only Service and Detect and Patch Service. In its detect-only mode, the tool parses through all the files in the zip, automatically detects the Java and JavaScript functions present, and analyzes the functions in terms of vulnerabilities. You can access the portal using localhost with port 3000 and log in using the username and password. Then, you can click on New Project, select the service, for example, in this case, Static Code Analysis. Click on the Configure or More Info button. Here, you can see the README file and the parameters required. By setting the parameter to true, it only performs vulnerability detection. Then, you can name the project as you prefer. Click on the Include Service checkbox. Now you will be able to upload the zip file containing the project source code using the dialog box. Finally, clicking on the Create button will finalize the project creation for you. In order to execute the project, find the project you just created or want to execute. Click on the Start Run button and then click Run to confirm the action. The project will execute, and you can see the status here, as well as other information, for example, the project in execution, which user created it, and the tools used, etc. When the project has finished executing, a green highlighted tick mark will appear. Then, by clicking on the run number, you can either delete the project or download the execution results in a zip file. We can rename the file for easier identification and save it. Within the zip folder, you will find a .json file containing the parameters that were used, and whether the function is vulnerable or not. The function getUserData has a low probability of being a vulnerable function, so it is considered non-vulnerable. On the other hand, the function appendLine, with high probability, can be considered vulnerable. Let's now execute the detect and patch mode. The tool will parse the files present in the zip, identify the vulnerabilities in the files, and in addition, propose patches for functions considered vulnerable. You can either create a new project or modify the existing project using the same process as shown before. In this case, we will create a new project. Modify the configuration file to not only detect but also patch, by setting the detect-only parameter to false. Enter the project name and select the zip file, in this case, the same zip file we used previously. Create the project, and then run or execute the project. After the project is successfully executed, we can click under the Run ID, download the results file, and rename it to differentiate it from the previously saved results file. In the results file, we can see that the detect-only parameter is set to false, indicating that the patch option was also utilized. Here, we have the function appendLine, which is considered vulnerable because in the original appendLine function, input sanitization using escape HTML was only performed if both chat session and chat session.content exists. This could allow unsanitized input through when .content was missing, potentially leading to XSS vulnerabilities. The patched code removes the unnecessary .content check and applies sanitization as soon as chat session exists, ensuring that all input is safely escaped regardless of the message content state.